Hey everybody, welcome to Press Pause's Top 10 Gaming Moments of 2010. Hey everybody, welcome to Press Pause. We're going to look at 10 very cool gaming moments for both of us.
Yep.
5 apiece.
Yes. Basically the moments where, we were playing this last year and we were, we're emotionally, enthralled, or, there was just like a moment that made you go, holy crap.
Holy moly, that happened.
Yeah. So, just the moments that struck us the most over the last year gaming.
The cool gaming moments, 5 from me, 5 from him.
Okay.
And let's start the countdown now with, who's going first?
I don't know.
I'll go first.
You go first. Number 5.
Wait, no, number 10.
Well, no, we each have a 5.
Oh. Number 5. My 5th one, and these are, I don't really know they're in real order, but I am kind of going ramping up. Okay, I'm ramping up a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay. First one is, I am. Rascals. So Rascals just came out. I guess that's 2011, is it? Well, it was announced in 2010.
Yeah, I think it may have come out before the end of the year, so it probably counts.
Okay, let's see it counts, just because it's so cool. It's such a weird little super deformed characters game. Mm-hmm. It's like it's mixing Tetris with a platformer. Have you looked at it yet?
I've only seen like the image of the little knight guy with the skull head.
Well, you're seeing the footage now.
Yeah, and that's all I know about it. So.
It's super cool, and why it's my gaming moment is my brother downloaded it, and over the holiday break, and I'm just sitting there transfixed at the screen. I'm not even playing the game. I didn't play it. I was watching him play it, and the way that he was learning how to play the game, and how it got cooler and cooler, and now there's a race mode, and now there's a story and adventure, and now this mechanic comes into the thing. It just felt like, whoa. So of course I'm purchasing it like as soon as possible. But
right. I mean, just the way you described it sounds like it shouldn't work at all.
I know.
They're like throwing a whole bunch of different ideas into
platformer,
the pot.
actually, yeah.
Right.
But it really
like
does. It does, and it's funny too. That's the thing. On top of that, the cutscenes would happen, and lots of times you're expecting it to be kind of cheesy, and it wasn't. It was just smart and funny. Looked very Japanese. Big fan. Rascals. A big moment for me.
I'm at least going to check the demo out on that one.
Yeah.
See if I like
That's my number 5.
All right. Well, my number 5 is Singularity.
Ooh.
Singularity. I don't know if a lot of people played it. It's a first-person shooter that has I guess the mechanic in this one is a time-based, where you get this device that manipulates an object's time, space and time, basically.
Yeah, totally.
You can you're in this old Russian facility that broke down in the 50s or something. And so you can go through and you'll find places that are completely destroyed, and you can use this device to bring it back, or to take something that's new and break it down so you can get to an area.
Did we ever talk about it in the show? Because I remember we talked about it.
We talked about it a little bit on the show. But my moment is, and
this whole show is spoilers, by the way.
The whole show is spoilers. I have kind of a common theme with most of my picks right now, but at the very end of the game, because at the beginning of the game. Your character gets sucked back through a singularity, goes back in time, and ends up saving a guy. And through that, he basically creates the bad guy for the game.
Classic.
The moment, though, at the end of the game, you realize that you're going to have to go back in time and kill yourself to stop you from doing what you did at the beginning of the game.
Oh, that's super cool, and I'm glad you told me. It makes the game so much more cool. Because I didn't finish it.
Right.
That's really cool.
Mm-hmm. So you basically go back and you're at a different part of the level. You see yourself run by, and you basically have to just shoot yourself.
Can you kill yourself different ways, like blow your head off?
Well, I didn't really try, but the
You're like, why won't you die, me? I know I saw myself drowning myself. So, okay, cool. Number 5.
That was pretty cool.
Number 4.
Yes.
Is Pac-Man CEDX. The new Pac-Man game. It's the Championship Edition DX.
DX.
But the 2 different moments that happened in this game for me that were just totally awesome, and I just hours went by, was the Matrix mode. So if you get really close to a ghost and you turn, it's like everything slows down, and you're like, watch out for that ghost. I was like, oh, that feels so great. And then when you get a power pellet, it's not eating 4 ghosts. It's eating 100 ghosts in a row. And the feeling, especially with the vibration on the Xbox 360, you just eating all of them around corners. I mean, I can feel it right now. It's kind of weird.
Ghost memory.
It is. Oh, you got to put a rim shot in there, or you heard it. Probably.
I didn't even plan that. That was just, you know.
So Pac-Man CEDX, eating 100 ghosts, and the Matrix effect I put.
Awesome.
Awesome. That's my number 4. Number
4. Well, my number 4 is God of War 3. And again, this kind of falls back into the whole self-sacrifice thing.
Theme.
Well, I don't know how a lot of people have played the God of War games. Have you played them?
Yeah.
Well, you know, at the end of the first game where he opened the Pandora's box and everything was let loose, well, the Pandora's box comes back in the third game, and at the end, basically, Athena tells Kratos that there should have been something else in the box that was left over. If you know the story of Pandora's box, all the evils in the world were let out, but when they closed the box, the one thing that was left inside was hope.
Yeah, bad. By the way, bad timing. That's unfortunate.
But what we discover is when he finds the box again, he opens it. There's nothing in it.
There's no hope.
There's nothing in it. So
Scott Jones, you made me depressed.
No.
Okay.
Wait with me. We get to the end of the game, and Athena because Athena put the hope in the box, so she wants that power back.
Okay.
And when he tells her that there was nothing in it, she doesn't believe it. She's like, no, give me that power back. Come to find out that hope actually did go somewhere.
It went inside
into
him.
Kratos. So in order to give hope to mankind, he kills himself.
So hope will come out of him.
He basically takes the sword and just runs himself
By the way,
through.
this is definitely your side of the thing is definitely Spoilersville.
Definitely,
so the cam should just be at the whole time.
Yeah,
almost.
I'm just every time you come to me, spoiler.
It's gonna be spoiler. Yeah. That's awesome. Cool. Good moment. Number 3 is Alan Wake. Basically the beginning of the game, which you're about to play.
I haven't started playing it
I'll
yet.
try
but
not to spoil it too much.
No, please don't.
Please don't.
Well, you can spoil it a little bit, but
let's just say Alan Wake is an action-adventure game, third person, spooky little town. It feels like Twin Peaks. I mean, it's actually literally copying sections of the Twin Peaks television series, the diner, a lot of different stuff. And so, just playing the beginning, there is, I think, there's pie in there.
There you
go. They're pretty much it's Twin Peaks, and but with weird dark characters in the forest that you're trying to kill.
You mean darker,
than the regular townsfolk. So the moment it's just literally the beginning. The cutscenes just draw you in, and you feel like weirded out immediately.
Right.
But then at the same time, you're in control of this guy, and you're running through the woods, and you think you see things. And then there's another cutscene. You kind of have a respite. Is it respite?
Yeah.
A little break. And then you get a cutscene, and you meet some more strange characters, and I just totally felt like in this little world.
Right.
Turn off the lights, and Alan Wake.
Well,
made me feel yummy.
I'm anxious then because I'm currently playing Shadow Complex. Oh,
which is great.
To everyone watching, I have a 360 now, so he can't make fun of me anymore.
Oh yeah.
But
by the way, we have 2 shows left in our entire Press Pause history, and you finally got 360.
Yeah, well,
just saying. Anyways, that's my number. That's my number 3.
Yeah, so awesome.
Alan Wake.
Cool. So the next 2 on my list are not spoiler heavy, and it's not.
Next 3 on your list.
Well, no, the next 2 on my list I'm saying aren't like the previous 2. So no spoiler cam.
Okay.
My next one is Just Cause 2.
Awesome experience.
See, that's it. I have not finished the game. I played that game for literally 20 or 30 hours.
Yeah.
And I think my percentage of game completion is like
4%?
Maybe 15%.
Yeah,
but very little, because I'm having so much fun just running around blowing stuff up.
And doing the connector thing.
Right, exactly.
Slide thing.
The first time I hijacked a helicopter from the ground using the little cord, that was just, oh my God, that's awesome.
So whenever Just Cause 1 came out, I don't know what the year was, if we did this same list, that would be on my list, Just Cause 1.
I never played the first one, so I didn't have a lot of experience with it.
It was the same thing where you just don't care how much you have percentage done, it's just that experience.
Yeah, I mean, basically like climbing up to the very tallest building you can find and just diving off and doing your parachute.
Yeah.
And then
it's brilliant.
Or I would, like, if I had to go to a new area and I hadn't been there yet, I didn't steal a car, I would just literally jump in the air and just tether myself the entire way.
You can tether everywhere in that game.
Yeah.
And Just Cause 1 would be where I'd always love getting a car like it's about to explode and then just driving off the cliff, jumping out of the car and then hang gliding down. You watch the car go boom.
Yeah, I actually bought one of the DLC things was a little jetpack for the parachute. It doesn't do a full thing, but it gives you like a little boost. So say you can't tether, like you're over water, it can give you like a little.
So then
push.
you don't ever have to touch the ground ever.
There are times where I would literally like 5 minutes didn't touch the ground at all.